Shalom and welcome again to the Spirit Gym channel with Brother TL Christ. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, to make sure that you hit that subscription button, and plus, don't forget to turn on that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new videos. Recently, cryptocurrency market has been going like crazy. We've had Bitcoin moving from as low as 50,000 US dollars to as high as 64,000. That has been an amazing run, okay? And not only that, but we've also had a couple of altcoins like Ethereum, Cardano, and so on and so forth, also kind of blowing through the roof. But certainly it is not yet that move that we are expecting, but it's been a decent run, okay? And maybe we're going to have a decent pullback before we keep moving on, or perhaps it's going to be just a continuous rocket move. Doing this video today, I just want to say that, first of all, this all falls in line with what I was saying. First, we had the prophetic word which I brought, talking about the elements of winter, and then we saw that move. And then later on, after that, I spoke about a 59K. And I'm going to also say why I didn't call out 59K like aloud, okay? I'm going to give that, and I believe that is also going to be beneficial to you. Now, a plus is the fact that we've been doing a couple of airdrops, and some of them have been paying not that much, but a little decent, okay? And I do really encourage you guys to get involved in these things, because, come on, some of them are like real free money, and in doing some of those airdrops, you might end up qualifying for certain airdrops even without knowing. For example, we had WEN Coin. Those of you who did follow what I spoke about, the Solana ecosystem, that you had to interact with the Phantom wallet, Jupiter, and so on and so forth, like going after the parcel airdrop. What was that again? Margin. What was that again? Yeah, those are the ones that easily come to my mind, okay? You definitely got the WEN airdrop, and at the time that it was dropped, it was worth about, they were like 600 and something of those coins, meme coins, and it was worth something around 30 something dollars. But right now, as I'm talking to you, I told you guys that I wasn't going to sell mine. Why? Because that's a meme coin, came in at $32, and I didn't really see any necessity to really sell it, so I just wanted to hodl it, keep it there, and watch what it's going to do. And right now, it's worth about 200 US dollars, okay? That's already a massive gain, but I still believe that it's going to go even much higher. Perhaps we're going to see a decent pullback. That is, if we see a decent pullback with Bitcoin. We're also going to see a decent pullback with that, but I do still believe that it's going to go really, really high. Now, apart from all of this, okay, why didn't I call that 59K? Remember, I said that I was creating a Telegram group. By the way, I'm going to be leaving a link to that Telegram group in the description section below. Do make sure that you join it, okay? One of the major reasons of this particular group is that there are certain prophetic words that I may get, and I may not get it all that clear, okay? And I may not have all the time to pray about it. I'll drop it there so that someone can also spend time, pray about it, get some confirmation, okay? Because it's not like I don't do videos all the time. It's not like I don't get coins most of the times, okay? I can get different coins, but I want to bring that which I'm really, really certain that this is some kind of, let's say, I'm much more certain about, okay? Those are some of those are the projects that I would really like to bring out when I'm really certain. For example, the same day that I was just praying, knelt down, praying, and then I saw about 5 different coins, but just 2 were clear. One was Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was sitting somewhere around 50,000 already. That's after it had pumped to like 55,000 or so, and had a major retracement. Something else, I can't really remember the exact figures, but that was it. Then I saw, so we were wondering, I was wondering, what next? Is it going to be a continuous pump, or is it going to be a crash, or whatever? Then while I was praying, suddenly, sitting right there, I just got this image that just came to me, boop, and I saw Bitcoin at 59K. Then I also saw, like I said, 4 different coins, which I just saw one, and that coin which I saw was Pixel. It was Pixel. That was the coin I saw. Pixel, and I saw it at $4. Now, but I wasn't all sure about it, so I wanted to spend some time to pray about it. But I've not really had that time to pray about it. Just for me to, okay, I said to myself, I was going to check whether there's a coin like that, what it's all about. Unfortunately, I fell on a coin that, some of these things do have similar names, and that's why you really need to pray about the words that you get. Once you're not really sure, you need to really pray about it. But I fell on something like Pix that was on KuCoin, and I thought that was it because that's the only one I saw. Went on Binance, couldn't find anything related to that. Then fell on that, got a little bit of that, just for me to find out about 4 days later that Pixel was actually going to launch on Binance. And listen, it made people crazy money. There are people who hit about $20,000 US, $50,000 US just on that. Okay, I think it was a game that people were playing almost like 2-3 years ago, and blah blah blah. That was it. Okay, so I want to believe that that was it, and that's why I also made a statement that those who had huge airdrops, okay, maybe if you have an airdrop of say like $20 US, $20,000 US, okay, you want to sell a portion, but you can also keep a portion. So some of these things, because I get them the way I get them, and I may not really have time to pray about them, even though I want to pray about them, I can't just begin to bring that on the major channel, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to be also a little bit careful about the things which I share, so that people don't get misled. It's not everything that we see or hear that are the way we understand it. With me, okay, the word, I know without doubt, I don't make a mistake. I don't make a mistake. But understand what I mean by I don't make a mistake. It is as in what comes to my spirit cannot be a mistake, because God can't make a mistake, okay? But my interpretation of what I get, timing, perhaps understanding, perhaps way of communicating it and all of that, it might have an issue. So I do as much as possible to do some diligence, okay, to be sure what I'm getting and be sure of how I'm communicating what I'm getting, so that I should be as right as possible. And that is it. So that is why I created that. Part of the reason why I created that group, share airdrops, also have discussions going on there on what we are doing and so on and so forth. Also, we're going to be, there's a prayer channel which I will create. In fact, I've already created, but I'm just trying to work out a couple of things on that. Creating that channel that has nothing to do with cryptocurrencies, okay? It doesn't focus on investments and all whatnot. It's just where people with a genuine heart can spend time with the Lord, pray, and yeah, people, maybe you're sick, maybe you have certain issues. Yeah, it can be a medium of communication where we can just spend that time, pray, fellowship together. And the discussions on that channel are also going to be in the Telegram group, which I just created, okay? Somebody asked me a question one of these days, and I could tell that it was a genuine question from the person's heart regarding, what was that? Regarding Christians, particularly around Africa, Nigeria, that there is a lot of prayer that goes on, but she just can't understand why there is that much amount of poverty, widespread poverty, that still plague those nations that pray, in quotes, the most, okay? And I think it's going to be worth answering that, because it also has to do with an understanding or an alignment to the wealth transfer that I believe has started and is going to take place. There are some things which are prophesied about Cameroon, and we are already beginning to see some of those things. But I don't want this video to be just unnecessarily long. I'm going to bring all of that in the next video. Try to talk about why people do pray, but yet still have that poverty, and some of those things which I had spoken about Cameroon that are already coming to pass, okay? I believe without doubt that irrespective of whatever shaking is happening in whatever nation, you as a Christian should still stand, because the word says that when they say that there is a casting down, you shall say there is a lifting up, because Your lifting is not in your ability, it's not in your government, it's not in your society, it's not in your parents, not in your friends, not in your company, it's not in your business. It is in the Lord, and the Lord never fails. If it never fails, then your lifting never fails. God bless you. See you next time. Remember that I love you. Bye-bye. And don't forget to smash the like button, okay? Hit the like button if these videos bring value to you. Share them with someone, because it's definitely going to be bringing a life-changing experience in the life of somebody. God bless you. See you next time. Bye-bye.